Have you ever had a traumatic event or experience or an illness in your life that you've just never really recovered from? No matter how much you've tried to improve your energy, your health, your lifestyle, you know you're not the same as you were before this event. Our past affects us all the time, whether we're aware of it or not. And if you'd like to learn how to change and improve your past, and you'd like to get rid of those old traumatic experiences in the best possible way, make sure you watch this week's video. Hey, and if you really want to get the issues out of your tissues and discover exactly what state-based healing is all about, don't forget to ring that bell and subscribe and stick around, because I share with you every week my 35 plus years of experience in the health and wellness industry. Life is a funny thing. You know, we're all just trying to get through the day, the week, this year to the best of our ability. And most of the time, we don't really stop to reflect on how we're really feeling, like how we're really feeling, what's really going on with us. Unless something major happens, like a major trauma or a massive illness or injury, you know, unless something makes us really stop and reflect on what is going on and why is this affecting me, we just don't take the time to really, check out why our life is going the way it's going. Has this ever happened to you? If it has, comment in the links below what major either illness or life event really made you stop and reflect on your life, your health, what is going on, and take stock and look at maybe there's some things I need to change. Life is a constant journey of self-evolution, of discovering who we really are. What makes us tick? What do we need to learn in life? Whether you're consciously aware of it or if you're just a pebble rolling along in the waves, either way, your life is unfolding in a certain way based on several different factors, and most of them coming from your past. So we all come into life in this little physical body, and it has, a genetic DNA, RNA, all based on your parentage and their lineage, and it carries with it its own baggage. It carries diseases that have been brought along through different generations, so you have predispositions to things, along with not just what you look like on the surface, but what's really going on in the pathology on the inside. And then you have a second stream, which is actually, if you believe it or not, your unique soul spiritual being that you bring into this life and infuse into that genetic lineage. And that unique soul spiritual being, which is uniquely you, that has gone on for other lives, that is here to learn certain life lessons and karma, whatever. It's also here in the same body as this. So we come into life with two different streams that make us uniquely us. We come into life with a genetic DNA, RNA, inherited lineage that has its own set of difficulties. Each genetic makeup has its own diseases that, are rolling around in the very essence of who you are. And depending on how life unfolds, they can manifest and create problems. And that's on the one side. On the other side, you have your own unique soul spiritual being that comes into this life that just uniquely makes you. Your feelings, your thoughts, your desires, your aversions, all of these things are uniquely yours that you have brought in as well to unfold your own soul spiritual evolution. And as you go through your life and you go through events and life circumstances, things affect you more strongly than other people around you based on your unique perception. And as you go through life, you have your own experiences. Yes, you're following along with your family or the people that you're living with, you're going through their experiences, but you are seeing it in your own unique way. And every event that befalls you or you work through, may or may not affect you in a particular way. And some events are like a little blip on the radar and you get through it and move on. Other events are hugely traumatic and they really impinge upon you and your life force in such a way that you don't really ever work through it and resolve it in the right way. And you carry it with you. And it becomes, I always say it's like carrying along baggage. You're going through the airport and you got your luggage, but think of it this way, the older you are, the more luggage you're carrying. That's kind of how life is, unless you learn to resolve it and let it go fully in the right way. I will say this, in all of my experience, I will say, yeah, you can talk about it and you can bring it up, and resolve it that way through therapy and just chewing it out with your friends, whatever. Just maybe even being aware of it and consciously letting it go. Those are specific steps that I'm going to go into. But one of the fastest and best ways to fully resolve past traumatic events that you've never been able to release in the right way is with my Iome healing system. These remedies function within a natural law that our body functions in. As a human being, we follow natural laws. You can't deny gravity because you consciously want to. Gravity is a natural law that we have to abide by, and we do, whether we want to or not. And we have natural laws that we actually have to abide by when we want to heal and repair our body and just maintain our health. And one of those laws is that no two similar disease states can reside within the life body at one time. So if you have an overwhelming state, thoughts, emotions, and physical issues that you're carrying around that you don't want to anymore, there are remedies that can match that state and help you to energetically release it from your life force in a very safe, effective way so that you can finally get rid of that old baggage that you're carrying around and change actually your perspective in life. Change your own soul spiritual evolution in a different way consciously. So if you've really got some old trauma that is affecting you today and you just can't seem to figure out how to work through it, jump on over to my website, check out the Iome healing kits below, and find the one that resonates most with you right now and work through it, because each kit has an extensive workbook based on my 35 plus years of experience to help you with that particular problem in the biggest and most natural way possible so that you can finally move on from it and be free to be who you really want to be in this life. Get rid of that past baggage. And I would love to hear what maybe big trauma has affected you most in life. So make sure you share that in the comments below, as well as please hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it, and share it with anybody else that might be struggling with an old past trauma that they've just never been able to figure out what to do with. Also, if you really want to learn a little bit more about how your thoughts and your emotions and your past may be affecting you in your health and life today, make sure you pop on over and check out these other videos. And for the rest of this week, remember, be authentic, be empowered, and own it completely.